Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be opening up 4 Muppets Mystery Pack minifigures and 1 Series 22. And then I also have 6 figures from the place where I get all those custom minifigures. Okay, so I'm going to be starting out with this Muppets one. Now, this is the first time I've ever actually opened these, and the cashier that was at the counter was actually really nice and helped me feel out a few of these packs. She didn't actually tell me who they were. She just said she knew who they were, and hopefully I didn't get any duplicates. There are a few people that I really want from this. Either the Swedish chef, Gonzo, or Animal. Those are the 3 main people I want. Just as long as I don't get any duplicates. Now let's open this up. I'm trying to keep these bags in best shape as I can on the front. Got the little minifigure thing. Oh, first try the Swedish chef. Oh, that's awesome. Got his little head mold there. That is amazing. Alright, so here's the figure all built. Now, this was like the main figure that I really wanted. I did not think he was going to be the first figure out. So, as you can see, he's got his whisk here. It's actually a pretty nice whisk mold. I'm not sure if they've used that anywhere else. But then they've also added this tomato, I'm pretty sure it is. Now, I haven't seen the show, so I don't exactly know what that is. But I love this head mold, where it has a little chef hat and the little tufts of hair at the back. I also really like this torso mold. I feel like they use that on the J. Jonah Jameson minifigure from the Daily Bugle. I'm not sure though. That's a great minifigure. Next, I think I'm gonna do one of the mall minifigures that I got, and I think I will do. Let's start with this guy. So I know he's from Squid Games. I'm not sure who he is though. And on the back, it just says player 218. So, obviously he's one of the players. It's obvious. And I'm going to go ahead and build him. Alright, so here's the figure all built, player 218. So being from the mall, he's not the best figure. Like, his arm's really tight, but his legs come off pretty easily. But I'm not sure how accurate this is to the show. I've never actually seen it, so I'm not sure what to say about this. Looks like he's got 2 little. Well, I know from the show that there are the games, and one of them is to get the cookie out of the shape. So here he's got the triangle cookie and the circle. I'm not sure what his name is, but he's got a pretty cool face print there. Kind of reminds me of the Punisher, really. And then on the back, he's got player 218. I like how the shoes go all the way around. I like that little detail. And I also really like the side printing. I didn't realize this before, but it looks like he's got some side torso printing too. Again, really nice detail. So I think I'm just going to finish off all the mall characters, and then I'll just go on to the mystery figures, because these ones aren't as, well, they are cooler since they aren't actual figures, but the other ones are surprises, and I kind of want to do those last. So, this is the NPC, number 2. I guess there's another one of these guys. So I guess I'll just get to opening him. Alright, so I got the figure made, and it's a pretty cool figure, really. And again, like the other one, he's also from Squid Games, not sure who he is. It does kind of look like the green one that the other figure had. Just this one has a hood, and his accessory is a gun instead of some cookies. He's got this nice looking purple-pink hood. I like the printing on the front of him. It's got some nice shoe detail. Now on the back, he's got some back printing, I guess. Some nice black shoes. And on the front of him, he has this square printing, but then on the back of his head, if I can get this hood off, there's a triangle. I'm not really sure what the shapes mean. Yeah, that's about it. And like I said before, I'm just going to get all of the mall characters done. So the next figure I'm going to be doing is the Winter Soldier. Zoom out. It's a pretty cool looking figure. Looks like he's got a metallic arm. Alright, so I'll just get this figure built. Okay, so here's that figure. And honestly, his legs are so loose. Like I said, these figures are from the mall, so they're not the best quality. I like the hair color. It's nice. I love this gun he has. It's actually really cool. The sniper, I guess it is. He's got some pretty nice back printing. Hair obviously comes down on this side too, because it's longer hair. And then he's got this really cool metallic arm, and he's got his star printing right there. It's not the most centered, but I think it's custom printing, and it's also on a metallic arm. But then something I thought was pretty interesting is when you take off his hair and flip his head around, it's this masked Winter Soldier. Now, I haven't seen this on the MCU Winter Soldier, but I have seen him on the Avengers show. So I think that's a pretty cool detail to add. Alright, on to the next figure. I'm going to be doing a Batman figure. And this isn't just any Batman. It's the White Lantern Batman. And if you remember from my The Awesome Unique Figures video, I had a Blue Lantern Flash. I'm just adding in another lantern. This package is really hard to open, so I'm just going to use some scissors. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and get this figure built. Alright, so here's the figure. Yes, bad news for this figure. His hand did not go all the way into his arm for some reason. The other one went in perfectly, but this one just decided not to go in. But other than that, it's a pretty nice figure. He's got his little lantern emblem there, his utility belt. He's got that Batman stuff on the sides. Under his cape, he's got some back leg printing, which is pretty unique. And the back of his utility belt. And he's got some black eyes, which is pretty cool. He's got his ring there. So yeah, other than the hand, this is a pretty cool figure. But hopefully the Batmen can redeem themselves, because I got a second Batman. This is actually a China Batman, which I had no idea existed. I'm just going to get to building this. Okay, here's that figure all built. And yeah, it is better than the White Lantern because everything's way tighter, but that's also a bad thing because everything's way tighter. But he's got this nice Chinese poster or something. And like the Bizarro Batman, his bat's upside down. He's got this utility belt. He's got this thing that I think Doctor Strange had, maybe. And what's really cool is on his boots, he has little bats. He's got something that's really unique for Batman. A smile. And then on the back, he's got this pretty cool... I think it's a print, actually, the way it feels. So I'm kind of surprised they printed a leg. Not a leg, a cape. And then underneath, he's got these little circles. And obviously his belt wraps around. I kind of wish they had side torso printing. But then on the side of his arms, he's also got 3 more circles. So pretty cool, actually. Alright, so the last small figure until we move on to the last 4 mystery packs is a pretty unique character. Completely metallic figure. Now, it's not as shiny as the Mr. Gold figure, but, like, again, he's in a package, so I can't really tell. But I'm gonna go on to building this figure. Alright, here he is. This figure is actually really cool. I kind of like how it doesn't have any printing on him at all, so it just is completely golden. I really like this, actually. And this figure actually didn't come with a stand, so I just went on my bucket and got this. I'm probably gonna put this up next to my Mr. Gold because it'll just look pretty cool. And now we're going to go on to the last 4 mystery pack figures. I'm going to continue on with the Muppets. And this pack is actually way more airy because it has more pieces. So maybe Animal. So let's get to opening this. No way. Oh, yes. These pieces do not want to come out. Alright. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I got Animal. Alright, I'm going to go on to building this figure. Alright, so I finally got the figure built. I did have to use the sheet, obviously, because that drum set has a ton of pieces in it. But I just love that mold. And this print piece, that's also really cool. And I love these dual molded legs. And I love how these... I keep saying I love. I really like how the hair comes down like this. Like his little necklace. I've never actually really known if his skin is orange or if that's... I have no idea, really. Yeah, and I really like how his accessories are the Harry Potter ones as the drumsticks. Yeah, this is an amazing figure, really. And now I'm gonna do another Muppets. So let's get this one open. Oh, this is Beaker. Alright, so with the Muppets so far, I have gotten the Swedish Chef and Animal. Now I have Beaker. 2 of the 3 so far that I have really wanted. I have 1 Muppets left. Going for the Gonzo. But really quickly, I'm going to get this figure built. Now actually having the figure, he's actually really cool. Like, this thing right here, it's like a mixture of, no, it's not Muppets, but like Phineas and Ferb. His head is like a mixture of Phineas and Ferb. And then he's got his little walkie-talkie here. I don't think it's a walkie-talkie that they're using it as. I don't really know what it is, but it's on the red side, which I'm assuming it means it's bad. But I love that head sculpt and the whole eyes and orange nose. This is an amazing figure. I do kind of wish there was some back printing, but dual molded legs is really cool though. And I also just really love how like the lip goes down a bit so you can see his expression. I'm so glad they didn't use just regular minifigure heads like they did for The Simpsons that one wave. I don't feel like that would have sold as well. Alright, now I'm actually going to go on to the Series 22, and I'll save the last Muppets for last, because I got 4 of them. Yeah, again, this is my first time actually opening these ones, but seeing the ones on the front, that's the one I want the most. The, looks like a bicyclist. Alright, let's get this open and see what's inside. It looks like it's some kind of alien. Oh, it looks like it's this figure right here. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna get to building this figure. Look at this figure. I don't say this word a lot, but this figure is actually adorable. I mean, I haven't seen a print like that in years. And I love this kind of color for the gun. And I love that printing on the eyes. Like, I'm gonna say it again. This figure is absolutely adorable. And then on the back, he's got like this kind of like danger or something. And I love that arm printing and leg printing. And that printing that goes all along the shoes. I'm not sure if it's shoes or... And then actually, something that I found kind of strange is you take... Okay, well, you'll just have to take my word for it. If you take off his little eye hat thing, on the other side it's actually just a smile, but smaller. So I'm actually kind of confused about. But we are now on to our last minifigure pack. Gonzo's when we need. I'm really hoping we get Gonzo. If we don't, it'll be fine, but I'm really hoping. I see yellow, which might be his shirt. Nope. We got Miss Piggy, which, I mean, it's not the worst figure, because I love her legs come out standing up. That's pretty cool. But yeah, not the figure I would have wanted, but I think it's a pretty cool figure, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and build her. Alright, so here's the figure completely built. Again, not the figure I would have hoped for, but I think it's still a pretty cool figure. So, she's got a little poster of herself there that says Miss Piggy. She's got this eyeshadow, I think it is. Oh, no, but her eyes actually kind of come out of her head a bit. Never knew that. Then she got her ears, her blonde hair. I do like these dual molded arms. I don't know if they're dual mold or just a print. But I think this leg piece is actually the same one they used on Hermione in the astronomy tower. Yeah, she's got a little, sorry, I think my finger was in the way. But she's got a little heart right here, some pearls. So yeah, not the figure I would have wanted. I would have rather gotten Gonzo. A little disappointed I didn't get him. But you know what? It's okay. Let me go out for my final thoughts. Alright, so this is every figure we got today. We have 11 figures here. I'm glad we didn't get any duplicates from the Muppets. That was the main thing I was worried about. But again, like, that alien. I love that alien so much. We've got 2 Batman, 2 Squid Game characters, Winter Soldier, completely gold figure, 4 Muppets, and 1 Series 22. The Muppets, it's definitely worth buying them. Like, the nostalgia of them. And also the Series 22 just has a ton of random figures in it. And, I mean, like, the figures are just amazing. I can't fit the whole sheet to look at them sideways, I guess. It's kind of hard to fit that in. But, again, like, Series 22 and the Muppets, definitely worth getting. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more of this, because if you don't, I don't know if you guys want to see more of this mystery pack opening. If we do that again, I might get a whole box next time of the figures. I probably won't get mall characters. I just feel like they don't do as well as the mystery pack figures. But again, like, crazy good figures here. Definitely my favorite, though, the Swedish chef. I'm surprised we got him first try, really. And second favorite, Animal or Beaker. Or the alien. But, yeah, please like and subscribe. See ya.